spice. We're going to do some flatbreads, and we're going to love a little simple salad to go with that, John.
A little salad?
Yeah, just a little salad, you know.
So this here is the...
So this is our pheasant breast. That's an onion, John. Yeah,
yeah, okay.
Here, we've got some spices.
So, Rob, let's see what, if you can recall, let's see if you can remember what the spices are.
Okay, so we're going to start with our spice mix. Okay, so is everybody cooking along? So I will go nice and steady. I didn't have any ground nutmeg, so I've got a little grater and a little nutmeg. I just want to grate about an eighth of a teaspoon of nutmeg.
Can you use nutmeg that's
ready ground?
Yeah.
You can, yes. But this stuff's absolutely beautiful, fresh, like that. Gorgeous.
Fresh.
Okay, so we've got our nutmeg. To that, we've got 2 teaspoons of ground coriander. 1 teaspoon ground cumin. 1/4 of a teaspoon garlic, mace, cinnamon, black pepper.
Where do you get mace from? I've tried to look for it in...
You can get it on most of the supermarkets or an Asian food shop.
Right, okay.
A little bit of ground clove. And then last but not least, we've got a little bit.
What's that there?
Sorry?
What's that there?
That was a little bit of ground cardamon, that, John.
Cardamom?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's our little tikka spice mix, if you like.
Right, okay.
Now, you can do all of that, or you can go out and buy a ready-made one.
Not the same, though, is it?
Not the same. The only difference with a ready-made one is they tend to put tomato powder in it, so it gives us that beautiful red colour.
Is that what that's about?
That's what that's about.
Can you buy tomato powder?
You can buy tomato powder online. I've yet to see it in a shop anywhere.
Okay.
Okay. So, that's our spice. I'll do 2 breasts in the shop bought one, and 2 breasts in the one that isn't.
And I'm the one that decides whether they taste all right.
And you can taste them, John.
See, this is the benefit of this job here, folks. Are you cooking along with us, Martin, did you say?
I am, yes.
And you are as well, Mandy, yeah?
Yeah, I am as well.
Sandra's cooking as well. Fantastic.
Okay.
It's a record, that is, to be honest.
Is everyone cooking pheasant or are you cooking chicken?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Martin's hanging in there. Martin's doing pheasants. Beautiful.
Okay. So, what are pheasant breasts?
Do we do exactly the same if it's chicken then, Rob?
Exactly the same if it's chicken, guys, please.
Okay.
For whoever's using pheasant, what I want you to do is just have a little look at your pheasant breasts there. And if there's any little bits of sinew, just trim them off. But also what I want you to watch out for is anything that looks like that. Because that there
shot.
Is shot.
Sorry, Rob.
It's all right.
Jumped in there.
You did. Well, you know, you want the limelight, John.
It's big you at.
So just have a little look at your pheasant breasts. If you've got a chicken breast, you don't have to worry about that. Just make sure there isn't any shot in those pheasant breasts.
Yeah, that's a bullet mark.
So we've got 3 of you cooking along here.
Okay. So, little layer of spice.
Is that a non-stick bars? Greaseproof paper on it?
Greaseproof paper, John, yeah.
Okay.
Little layer of spice.
Who was asking a question? Someone asking a question then?
I was just saying greaseproof paper, put the spice on.
Stick it on the top, put the spice onto it.
Yep.
Okay.
A little bit of spice over the top of it.
You're like me, you see, Rob. You like a bit of spice all over, mate.
Yeah.
I tend to always add a bit of oil to rub it in. Is that a bad thing?
You can do if you want, John, yeah. There's a little bit of moisture in the flesh, though, so it'll stick to it.
Well, you're the one that makes us living as a chef. I'm just talking nonsense here, so I'll shut up.
So you want to make sure that the breasts of that chicken or pheasant have got a nice little coating of the spice mix on.
You can absolutely see the difference in the two, can't you? I prefer the natural look of yours, to be honest. You could add paprika for colour, couldn't you?
You could have paprika, but it would change the flavour of it.
Ah, right. Is everybody along with us?
Yeah.
Those that are cooking?
Yeah.
Are you cooking as well, Carmen?
No, I'm not. I'm
Chilling out and having a glass.
no, well, yeah.
You just enjoy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not cooking either because my ingredients won't come till my Sainsbury's order at 9 o'clock. But I was going to try it tomorrow.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Try it tomorrow. Thank you.
Fantastic.
So, we've got our breasts nicely spiced there. I'm just going to push those to one side. Put them in your fridge if you like, or just leave them on your countertop out of the way. And the next thing we're going to do is make some flatbreads. Really simple, really delicious, beautiful flatbread recipe. Okay, clove of garlic crushed on your chopping board.
Close up.
Teaspoon of salt on top of your clove of garlic.
This is the magic stuff, isn't it?
Yep.
The paste.
And all I want you to do, we're going to turn that garlic into a bit of a puree. So run your knife through it, just to break it up. What that salt's going to do is it's going to capture all the oil and all the moisture that comes out of the garlic. And you'll never buy lazy garlic again.
Sorry, Rob. I did this last week, mate.
Good.
And it was beautiful.
So,
I didn't know
quick
hum in the
passes with the
morning.
knife.
What would you call that? I'm going to pass with a knife.
Yeah, just going over the top.
Yeah.
End up with that garlic puree.
Beautiful.
Okay, really simple. Garlic puree. Straight into our 350 gram of natural yogurt. Into that, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm going to use honey, but I want 1 teaspoon of honey or sugar. Everyone okay with it now?
Everybody there?
Just a question. Did you say 150 grams of yogurt or 350?
350.
350. Yeah.
Next into that, 350 of self-raising flour.
What? Can't too much honey.
Just recap again, Rob. So we've got the yogurt, the garlic.
I've used a little teaspoon of honey or sugar.
Okay.
You've got your garlic and your teaspoon of salt.
Yeah.
Flour, yogurt. And then you want a tablespoon of oil, which is about that much.
Yay much.
And it's just a case of bringing that together into a dough.
You can use your hands if you want, I presume.
Yep, I'm going to in a minute.
Get your hands in there. Is everybody
Rob,
alongside with us?
Rob, can I ask you why you're using the sugar?
It just adds a little bit of sweetness and a little bit more flavour to the dough. If you're worried about the sugar, you can leave it out. But I think,
No, it's just I've made them before without any and
Yeah,
not had any problem, but you recommend it, obviously.
I just think it just adds a bit of a softness and a sweetness to the dough, especially the honey. It adds just a little bit more flavour.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Talking about flavour-wise, if you wanted to, a little bit of coriander in there, you know, freshly chopped parsley, maybe some sesame seeds or poppy seeds would be great. So,
I've got to say, I've been using coriander so much recently. Just
it's
cooking
great.
it. Beautiful.
Really beautiful.
I
Really.
used to hate it.
Yeah.
I can't see the point in parsley. I don't see parsley imbues much flavour to anything, really.
Parsley's got a wonderful flavour.
Must
So,
be me.
your dough's going to be a little bit sticky, guys. So
Yeah.
quite a lot of flour on your work surface. I'm not really kneading it. I'm just bringing it together to form a ball. And what's going to happen very quickly is the dough's going to sort of start to swell up a little bit and feel a little bit fizzy as that bicarb starts to work. So just give it a good mix so as all the oil's incorporated, all the honey's mixed through. Lovely.
Good, nice that.
That's great. It's a great little dough.
How are you getting on, folks? Can we see yours? Looking nice, that. Bit more flour, you're away there. Belter there, Sandra.
Yeah.
How are you getting on, Mandy? We can't see anything but your shoulder. Fabulous. And Glynis is just enjoying herself. Has anyone got a beer or a glass of wine on the go?
I haven't.
Neither have I. You were on one before, Martin. Was it lager or was it an ale, sir?
The San Miguel.
Oh, beautiful. What's a pint?
Right, has everyone got a dough done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah? Right. Next thing I want you to do, just pop your oven on to about 170.
I'm presuming everybody else is there, is enjoying it. We can't, because you're on mute. If you want to unmute and join in, please do. And then you can have a chat with Rob and we can discuss whatever you need. But if you're happy just watching, please sit there happy just watching.
Okay. Might be over here for a second, John.
Of course you can.
Right, ladies and gents, it doesn't really matter whether you're using a fancy griddle pan or a frying pan for these, okay? But you do need them quite hot. And we don't need any oil or anything in them, all right?
So no oil and quite hot.
So, I think there's enough there to make at least 8. So, I'm just going to do 4 for now. And we'll save that dough. That dough will freeze really well. Okay. Or it will last until tomorrow, overnight in the fridge. So we've got 4 equal-sized pieces of dough. I'm going to roll that into a ball shape. Keep plenty of flour on your hands. Just a rough ball.
Just over golf ball size, or is it?
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a golf ball.
Like a lemon?
Yeah.
No, I did it. Now whoever's speaking, you'll see them.
How are we all going?
There you go.
I see you're doing quite well there, Sandra.
I'm not sure about that, but
Oh, I don't know. Don't do yourself down there. How are we cracking on, Martin?
Good, thank you.
Marvellous. Mandy?
Yeah, it's okay. I just need more flour.
You're cooking on gas, I presume. And Glynis, you're all right there?
Yeah, I've just had my COVID injection today, so I'm just.
Oh, well done, Glynis.
Well, I'm glad for you. Fabulous news. Let's all stay healthy and happy and wise.
Okay. And get your rolling pin. And take these little balls, these little dough balls, to about the thickness of a pound coin.
Not 10p, not 50p.
Well, you know,
A pound.
a pound. Don't worry too much about the shape. They're going to taste that delicious. You're not going to care what they look like. I did make some earlier.
Did you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
TV style?
TV style, just to make sure the recipe works. You know, like you do, because I don't want to look daft. And then I promptly ate them all, so I'm sorry.
I'm hoping I get a few. Good to see you back, Carmen. Are you back in the house, Carmen?
I am so sorry, it just dropped me out.
Don't worry about that. Are you okay? Sometimes the internet does go, doesn't it?
Yes, thank you.
We're getting there.
We are. Okay.
As I said, these are going to be uploaded onto YouTube in the next week or so. There is one already up there of James cooking sausages. I've got to edit the rest next, and this will be going up as well, eventually.
How's everyone getting on?
That was very quiet. Are we all good?
It's all gone very quiet, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Heads down and concentrating there. Are you getting on, Mandy?
Yeah, yes.
Fabulous.
Everyone got the flatbreads rolled out?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
If you
Griddle
need,
pan nice and hot. Quick way of checking whether your pan's too hot, be it a frying pan or be it a griddle pan. You just flick a little bit of flour onto that hot surface. If the flour turns black or golden brown really quickly, like instantly, your pan's too hot. Turn the temperature down. Mine's just about right. Flatbread's on.
What was the test? Throw flour on the do.
if you missed that, then you broke up a little bit, Sandra. Could you repeat it?
If you throw, how do you throw some flour on?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sounded a bit like Norman Collier then. I'll get Rob to repeat that section for you.
Show your age there.
What was that you said, Rob, about throwing the flour on
So
what?
if you sprinkle a little bit of flour on that pan and it turns dark brown or golden, like black, instantly, your pan's too hot. Just drop the temperature a little bit.
What if you're cooking on, well, yours electric actually, so that's okay. I see.
All right.
Me trying to be smart then.
Just a little bit. What happens now is that flatbread starts to cook, it'll start to bubble. As that bicarb works with the flour and the yogurt. It'll just create a gas. Don't try and cook them too quick because you don't want to end up doughy and raw in the middle. You see how they're starting to puff up, John?
Yeah. Bit of movement there, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's very similar to a pizza. Well, it's not a pizza, is it? But it's
But see, I mean,
same
it's
family.
A dough, you know.
Yeah.
It's a dough. It's just using bicarb as opposed to, you know, a chemical raising agent rather than a natural one. Well, that's all we need.
They're looking nice. How's everybody getting on? We all good? How you getting on, Martin?
Yeah, good, thanks.
So you cooking with your back to the oven, Martin?
Sorry, the oven's behind me, yeah.
That's work of genius there, sir. Admirable.
So that's
Oh, they're looking all right then.
over, John.
I like the fancy griddle. I just bought myself a new one, a little griddle
It's
pan.
lovely, but you know, frying pan works just as well.
Yeah. I didn't get one of those, but I got a really nice pan the other week from Sainsbury's in the sale, £12.
Back to shoplifting, yeah?
Thank you, mate. I feel.
All times are hard.
Listen, it was never me. Beautiful technique there, Rob.
It just gets any excess flour off.
So you don't want too much flour on because it burns.
Well, it doesn't really cook very well, John, so it just gets a bit claggy in the mouth, you know.
Yep.
Just put that dough.
You can freeze that, I suppose, can't you?
Freeze beautifully, yeah. As would the flatbreads once they were cooked as well.
Okay. You don't have to separate them up, or can you just put them in all together?
Between to be great.
Okay.
Okay, so that's our flatbreads. Beautiful, light and fluffy. Get those straight on there. Got another 2 cooked.
I'm looking forward to tea, Rob.
I bet you are.
I should have brought some beer.
sure we can find a beer somewhere. Jim. It's all right for you. I've got to drive home.
I'm going to get a taxi. How's everybody getting on? You okay there, Mandy?
Yep. I'll show you.
How are you getting on, Sandra?
I'm okay. Perfect.
Well, they look good, Mandy. Cooking them. Let's have a look at yours, Sandra. I missed those then.
Oh.
Very nice. Bit of golden brown on that. I can't see Martin. He's got his back to me. It's a very nice kitchen you've got there, Martin.
Yes, thank you.
It's all right. Got to admire a man's kitchen and a lady's kitchen.
Where do we put them?
Put them to one side, somewhere where they won't go cold. You know, somewhere a bit warmish.
On a plate.
Stack them up on top of each other.
I suppose you could slip them in a low oven.
You could pop them in a low oven. What you don't want to do is give them too much heat because they'll dry out.
Yeah. I've taken to sticking naan breads in the toaster.
Do it.
It's cracking,
Just
mate.
a little sprinkle of water.
Yeah, tiny little bit, and bang them in the toaster for a few seconds.
Okay. So, flatbread's very nearly done.
Looking nice then, mate.
Looking great.
Compliments to the chef.
I'll let him know.
He's a lovely fella.
Just going to give these still a little bit of a brush with some oil.
Any type of oil, rapeseed?
I'm using a single cold pressed rapeseed oil from Yorkshire of all places. I just think that the days of British people, in my mind, if you like, falling for the con of the only oil available on the planet is Italian olive oil, is gone. We make amazing oil in this country.
I love rapeseed oil. It's got
Amazing oil.
beautiful nutty taste.
We kind of live in a sort of, especially this time of year when the world's just a little bit drab and grey outside, and I think a bottle of that, it's like having the sun in your cupboard, isn't it?
It's the same colour as the flowers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful
Yes,
stuff.
beautiful.
It's nice dressings as well.
Oh,
You bust one.
I bust one.
I always like the broken one. Bit of individuality.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to eat that.
Yeah.
No, we don't. Good. Get that out of the way.
Fabulous. How are you getting on, folks? Are we all good?
Yeah.
Have you oiled your breads?
Yeah.
Don't have to.
You don't have to. Well, you can butter them, I suppose. Like
You could put a bit of melted butter on there, a bit of ghee. Next job. There it is.
what are we looking for, Rob?
There we go. That.
What is it?
The rapeseed oil.
Oh, the
Stunning.
rapeseed
The
oil.
colour's just
Any
stunning, isn't it?
particular make is that?
It's interesting. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you'd go in a supermarket and, you know, any of the big supermarkets, you might find one bottle,
Yeah.
one time. Go in any of the big supermarkets now and you'll find 5 or 6, you know. This one, Mr. Hughes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah,
Aldi do a belter, actually.
I'm sure they do. So, next thing we do is cook our pheasant.
Okie dokie, here we go.
So, nice hot frying pan. A little bit of oil. And I want to see a bit of smoke coming off that pan now.
It doesn't
Get
have
that
to
oil
be.
nice and hot.
Doesn't have to be slathered in oil. And
No, that's enough. But as soon as we start putting meat in that'll push that oil around.
let's see if we've got any more people turn up late. No.
Doesn't have to be oil. A little bit of butter would work just as well.
Are we going to be returning to afternoon Zoom classes soon, Rob? Do you think, or do you want to stay in the evenings?
We're going to stick with the evenings.
Okay.
And this way everyone gets something nice for the tea, don't they?
They do, so.
So, a little bit of smoke coming off that now. Nice sizzle.
Yeah, you can hear that going. Look at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I am. There's a bit of noise there. That was
hot.
realistic. That one hit the pan hot.
Okay.
Some lovely sounds of frying there.
Yeah.
Just pop a little bit more oil in if it's yeah. Looking lovely then.
Okay. I'm probably tempted to start flipping this pheasant over now. You know, we're just gonna have a sneaky peek at the underneath. And all we want to do is just seal it up. So we get a nice bit of colour.
What was that, Sandra?
Turn them over.
Yeah, just to check the brown.
Flip them over. A little bit more oil because we're going to add some onion now.
I love onion. I've been those banana shallots. I've been using them a lot. Salads and cooking with them, beautiful.
So you should have one small onion.
White or red, or just
white or red, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm loving those sounds there, guys. I'm getting hungry.
Fine as you can with that onion.
Chef Knuckles there, see right out of the way.
Let's get that onion into that pan.
Is everyone alongside with us? All looking good? Everyone okay there? Any questions?
Quick as cutting the onion as well.
What was that? Sorry, Sandra.
Not as quick as Rob cutting the onions.
Hey, nose as fast as Rob when he's flashing that knife.
Okay, guys. Once we've got to this stage, straight into that oven, which should be nice and hot now.
Why did you put it in the oven, Rob, rather than leaving it on the top of the hob?
You could cook it in the oven. Sorry, you could cook it on the hob.
Yeah.
But it just means you've got to stand there.
I get you.
Out with it and looking after it. If we just pop it in the oven, we can forget about it. Not for too long, obviously.
What heats the oven on?
So we're on 170.
170 on the oven, girls and boys.
Oil.
What was that? Sorry, Sandra?
You need more oil before you put it in the oven.
Just a little bit, just to stop those onions drying.
Okay.
Now we're going to make a little salad.
Beautiful.
Okay. So, touch of pepper. I picked orange just for the colour. There's only two of us in the John, so
yeah.
You know, half the pepper's going to do me and John.
We are big lads.
Yeah. A bit of that.
So, what on to? You pepper.
Yep, slicing up the pepper now, Sandra.
Okay.
As much or as little as you want.
Fine. Not too fine that it disappears.
I do love pepper.
Do you? Can't stand the stuff.
Can't you?
No, don't like it, John.
Why is that, man?
I just don't like the flavour of it. I don't like it cooked. I don't like it raw.
I like those char grilled peppers you can get in a jar. Fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
I just like cooking peppers. I love roasting them as well.
So, neat little tip, just while I'm thinking about it. Always cut a pepper flesh side in. Yeah? So skin side facing down. Your knife will go through it an awful lot easier rather than trying to cut through that
It's quite
thick
hard
skin.
And slippy.
So, peppers in a bowl. I've got some radishes because I love that sort of pepperiness.
Pepper of colour there, Rob. And as we said, coriander.
Yeah. Just remind me, John, is somebody cooking pheasant or is it just me?
Is anyone else cooking pheasant? Are you all on chicken? What's up with you? I do love pheasant.
Beautiful, mate, as long as it's not overcooked.
No.
Low in fat, low in cholesterol.
A lot of game is, though, isn't it? It's a lot healthier.
If you're going to eat meat, it's the meat to eat.
Hey, you've said that before.
Once or twice. Put some spring onion. Just get rid of any little dodgy outside leaves. These are absolutely stonking, these. These are beautiful.
They're lovely. Where are they from?
All of the supermarkets have got them at the minute. It's ready. Spring onion. I'm going to have a bit of cucumber. We'll take the seeds out.
What have you? Which way did you cucumber down, Rob?
Sorry, should we do it again?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Right. Cucumber.
Yeah.
Lengthways.
Okay.
And again. Put it on its side.
Yeah.
And that way you can just pop the seeds out easy.
Oh, excellent.
Great thing to do if you're going to do, if you want to get in front with something, or you want to put cucumber in a sandwich for, and you're making it in the morning and you want to eat it in the afternoon. It'll stop the cucumber going really soggy if you take this out, because this is where the bulk of the water is.
Was it?
And the moment you cut it, it starts to let the moisture out.
That's the bit I like.
It's probably a bit with all the good stuff in it, but nobody likes soggy sandwiches.
I used to like cucumber and mint sandwiches. That sounds disgusting, but
Yeah, that sounds disgusting.
Mate, you've never lived.
And then how you slicing it now, Rob?
So I've got it on an angle. So rather than just going straight across,
Yeah.
I've just got the cucumber on an angle. I'm just cutting in a diagonal rather than like that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
A jaunty angle, as you
Just
said
a
before.
jaunty angle, yeah. It just gives you different shapes, doesn't it? And people eat with their eyes. So
I was going to make a gag then, but I just shut up.
yeah, good. And then I've got some little cherry tomatoes. Now I'm on pheasant, so my pheasant has had 5 minutes in the oven, so I know that's going to be cooked. So I'm just going to let that rest for a minute. Your chicken, guys, is probably going to be another 10 minutes, depending on what size your chicken breasts are. I'm not going to chop these tomatoes too much. I'm just going to cut them in half.
We're making a break for reading then. I'm trying to get in, they're hungry. How you getting on, Mandy?
Yep, good.
All good.
So far.
Beautiful. You've done that before. So where did you learn to cook, Rob?
Oh, I've been at it for a few years now.
Was it college?
I was really lucky. Cooking was the only thing I was any good at school. So consequently, I ended up at a local catering college, and then.
And where was this?
North Manchester.
Right.
Yeah. And then it went from there, Chester, Manchester, and then off around the world a little bit. But, I've been really, really lucky. I've seen some amazing things and worked in some amazing places. It's still one of those jobs where someone that's perhaps not academic, can get on and achieve a little bit.
It's a creative job, isn't it?
It is. And I was always one for doing something with my hands. So.
What have you done there now with your?
All I'm doing with that coriander is I'm roughly breaking it up a little bit. So it's not in massive long pieces, but I'm not finely chopping it. I think Jamie would probably describe it as torn.
Is that how he'd describe it?
I think he probably would, yeah.
I do tear mine quite often when I'm cooking it, but you get lots of big stalks if you're not careful, don't you?
Okay, there we go. Coriander in.
Lovely that.
We will just give that a little bit of oil, just to put a bit of shine on it, just to dress it up. Leave it a little pinch of salt.
Could you throw a bit of soy in there or something if you
wanted?
wanted?
Soy in there if you didn't want to use the salt. You know, drop
Yeah.
a bit of pepper into it. Salad ready. Washing our hands.
That's going to be my tea there, girls and boys. Can we see your salads? I think we've got a salad there we can see. What about yours, Mark? There's Mandy's. I get to know your kitchen very well, Mandy. Looking lovely, that. The kids in bed?
No, they're all upstairs.
All right, okay. How's your salad looking, Martin?
All right, yeah, thank you.
And yours, Sandra?
Yeah, it's coming on. Just a bit more coriander.
Very nice. So what's this for?
So next thing we do is make a little bit of a sort of spicy sauce, if you like, just to dress everything, you know. So whatever your favourite chili sauce is, I'm going to use some sriracha. Most people have got some in the cupboard. A little bit of red curry paste if you're stuck. I've got a very yellow-looking mayonnaise because I've made that myself. But shop-bought mayo will work fine. And this is really the taste job, you know, however much chili you like.
I love sriracha.
You like sriracha, so.
I put it on all kinds.
There we go. There then for you, John.
There, pal.
There we go. Well, a beautiful little sriracha dressing, mayonnaise.
What was that, folks? What do you need to know, Sandra?
What? Sorry, Rob, I was a little bit behind. So what have you done with your mayonnaise?
So all I've done to this is I've added some sriracha chili sauce, but whatever chili sort of flavour, whatever chili paste that you like, get that into your mayonnaise.
Okay.
And it's really put as much in as you like.
Yeah.
That's the sriracha there. You get that from everywhere now. Cheap as chips and beautiful.
Okay, wow. I was going to ramp it up a bit. Couldn't taste it.
No, it's perfect.
All good.
Okay, guys. What I want you to do is just have a little look at your chicken now. Yeah? And let's have a little peek in that oven and see how that chicken breast is doing.
What should we be looking for, Rob?
Right, okay. John, nice little tip for you. If everyone does that with their hand, yeah? I'm not going mad and I'm not trying to summon aliens or make you join a funny club. And just put a little bit of pressure on there. And then poke the pad of your finger. Oh, sorry, and you'll feel some resistance.
Okay.
Yeah? Now move to your second finger and poke the pad of your thumb and you'll feel the resistance is different. Third finger, resistance is different. Resistance is futile. Resistance is different. So, first finger's rare. That's not what we want for chicken. Second finger's medium. Third finger's well done. So with it being poultry, I would suggest you go well done. So when you see chefs poking food, that's basically what they're doing. They're feeling the resistance or the pressure on meat. So you need your chicken to be cooked through, okay? I wouldn't cook it to a point where it's dried out and horrible, but it shouldn't be that far off now.
How are we looking, guys? Have you poked your chicken? That's a saucy laugh in the background there.
Chicken poked.
Saying nothing, Doctor. It's like a carry on cooking.
So, flatbreads. I'm just going to pop mine into pieces.
So just halves, yeah?
Yeah.
They look delicious. I missed you slicing that. I'll watch again. That's looking lovely, that pheasant.
Beautiful. Lovely pheasant. We've just kept it a little bit pink, John.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't want to overcook it and dry it out.
Beautiful, that.
Rob,
Yeah.
Rob, hey, it's Glynis. May I ask why you don't need to cook pheasant all the way through like you would chicken?
With it being a game bird,
Yes.
It's same with pheasant, partridge, wild duck, anything like that. You're okay serving it pink. It doesn't have the same sort of bacterial problems that we can get with fundamentally what's mass-produced chicken nowadays. You know.
Basically, not being stuck in a small confined space, then, really. Isn't it?
So, onions are nice and softened. Nice little bit of salad, you know. Flatbreads around there. You know, it's a really sharey sort of simple thing, isn't it? Big enough plate, you could do 4 people easily. Another little layer of salad on the top. Onions on there, John.
Beautiful, that, Rob.
Taking all that beautiful sort of spice flavour off the bottom of the pan and the caramelised meat juice.
So all those flavours are going to be imbued into this.
Yep.
Into the oven. How's yours looking, girls and boys?
Fabulous.
Yeah. Yes.
Be brave.
I'm plating it up.
How's yours looking, Mandy? Let's have a peek. Is anyone going to show us their meal? Are you that far ahead? And this is the mayonnaise dressing with the scratch. Right, okay.
Sriracha, there we go.
So you could use shop ball mayo and mix it up if you want.
Yeah.
That looks absolutely stunning.
I could eat that, John.
I'm going to.
Yeah, I could eat that right now. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Dead simple. It's taken us 50 minutes start to finish.
That's all right. Did you enjoy that, Glynis?
That was amazing, Rob. Thank you so much. And John, thank you.
Look, it's a nice healthy posh kebab.
Yeah.
You know, we've made a kebab, haven't we?
A beautiful kebab.
You know.
There used to be that place in the north. Do you remember the one in the northern course that used to do pheasant and the kebabs? Hunters it was.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Look at that, girls and boys.
Marvellous.
Looks lovely, doesn't it, Carmen?
Sorry?
Hey?
It
Looks
looks
lovely, doesn't it?
fantastic.
And 3 of you are going to be eating this in a bit. Can we see your versions, if you don't mind? Let's have a look at that, Sandra. Hey, Sandra, fantastic.
I've got another one to plate up, and then a husband and daughter to feed now. We're going to sit
Are they
down.
there in the background?
Oh, brilliant. Well done, guys.
That's really good. Well done.
Let's see yours, Martin, if you don't mind.
You see it?
Oh, yes. So you two are, that's your lovely wife to the left of you, or to the right of you, I presume?
Please. She's looking to dive in.
You got a bottle of wine or some beer, some more beer to drink with that. And look at yours there, Mandy. Beautiful. And the kids are all hanging about waiting to eat, or is that all yours, Mandy?
I think they're all waiting to eat it as well.
Well, as ever, we've got a little bit. Any questions for Chef before we finish?
No, thank you. That was excellent. Thank you.
Thank
very
Enjoy
much.
that. Well, as I explained earlier, we are going to. I'm just going to edit them and do a few other bits and pieces, and they will be on the YouTube channel, which should be linking from the Facebook group for Cheshire Cookery School, or it'll be on the website, either one of the two. So if you go and have a peek, there is one of James, the other chef that works here with Rob, who's done sausages, and these, once I get them edited, it's taking a bit of time because I've got to edit my daft voice out of them. Then they'll be these will all be starting to go online, so you can cook along with them, and we'll have the menus and etc. underneath the videos. So the YouTube channel Cheshire Cookery School is online now, but it's only got one video on it as of yet. This will go on. So the next class should be next week. It's going to be evening again, Rob.
I think so. John, yeah.
Is that all right with you girls and boys? Evening, all right?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good, thank you.
What we cooking next week?
No, give me a suggestion.
Oh, I don't know.
Something different, something you've not cooked before. Hello, Ian. You missed all the action, but you can catch up on the YouTube channel.
Thank you, guys. We're going to go and eat it now.
Right, I'll leave you to it, folks. You take care.
Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us. And,
Thanks, Rob.
we'll see
Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you again soon.